the show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at 3rd. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So stepping in, Ian Desmond. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 3rd, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Pitch out, nothing doing. Desmond, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Flores has a play. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A ball and a strike now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
High chopper to 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
The second baseman,
Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. These Rockies guys, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Shot toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Daniel Murphy, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Daniel Murphy.
Not fooled there, as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here, as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting. That one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
A 1-1 count to Puig. Nobody out, runner on first. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. To second for 1. To Belt for the twin killing.
Batting 7.
And that brings in power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Dom Nunez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Nunez, a California native, actually. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2000. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Rockies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's
Batting
going to be a
fifth.
tough pitch to hit.
The third
That one
baseman,
was spot on,
Pablo
and he had no answer for it.
Sandoval.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Batting 5th. The center fielder.
Stepping in, Alex Dickerson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Dickerson, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in for the Rockies, Jordan Balazovic, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Jordan Balazovic.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
So one away now in the Colorado 3rd, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. The center
so
fielder.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and
Leading
Dan
up
Plesac,
for the
Matt
Giants,
Vasgersian, as it'll be
the first
Brandon
baseman,
Belt getting ready to lead
Brandon
things off here.
Belt.
In there for strike one.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Buster.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way
Batting
through such
ninth,
a deep lineup?
the
I mean,
pitcher,
even the 8, 9
Kevin
hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The second baseman,
Riding
Wilmer
in once again, Wilmer Flores,
Flores.
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. For short, hit hard. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
The first
Daniel
baseman,
Murphy
number 9,
steps in now.
Daniel
As he'll get caught
Murphy.
chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't
Now
outrageous.
batting,
Hey, listen,
the
calling
left fielder,
balls and strikes is a really
Yasiel
tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
A windup and a 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that
Now
home
batting,
run to strike out the next 2 guys.
Trevor
Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Trevor Story steps in now, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. Digging in now, Hunter Pence. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The left fielder.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run,
center
and they've had
fielder,
a tough time
number 12.
scoring some runs. Yeah, after taking it on their chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
To second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants 1. Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
3.
First pitch on its way.
Nunez.
Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Balazovic. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 1.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Garrett Hampson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Belt is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Belt averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. 1-1 the count now. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Grounded to the right. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So now to the plate, Kevin Gausman. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. There's one. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the one out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Wilmer Flores. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he's safe. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. First and second now, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Pitch is popped up. Arenado in foul ground. 2 gone.
The right fielder.
Ready once again, Hunter Pence. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Mike Yastrzemski.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The right fielder.
So
19.
digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Pence, and this one's off the 5th archway. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He obviously didn't let last
The
night's
first
hitless
baseman,
outing
number
get to his
9,
head too much, because that's
Daniel
his second hit of the ball
Murphy.
game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
Now batting.
What a
The left
frustrating
fielder,
inning from a pitcher
Yasiel
standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo
Leading off for
Sandoval.
the
He's
Giants,
working on a 1-for-2
the
game
third
so
baseman,
far.
Pablo.
Rounded up the first baseline.
Sandoval.
Murphy has it, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
And that'll
The
bring up
center
the
fielder,
big bat of Alex
Alex
Dickerson. 0 for 2 on his line this far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that
The
gets him out of the
first baseman, number
slump.
9,
Smart hitting here.
Brandon
Just going with the pitch,
Belt.
using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Now
So a runner at second,
catcher,
2 down now.
Buster.
And that'll bring up the former World Series
Posey.
champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Giants leave 1. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds it 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area,
Your
and I
attention,
believe that
please.
means we're going to have a double switch here.
for
Danny
San
Jimenez
Francisco.
will come on
Now
now, and he'll
pitching
slide
and
into the
batting in the
7th
seventh
spot in the lineup
Number
following the double
52,
switch.
Danny
Evan Longoria
Jimenez.
will also come on now as he'll
Now
move into
playing
the
first
pitcher's
base
number
and
9
batting
hold
9.
in the order here on
Number
that double
10,
switch.
Evan
High fly
Longoria.
ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
now batting. The catcher,
Ready now, Dom Nunez. A couple of
Nunez.
ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Ladies and
David
gentlemen,
Dahl will get
your
the call to
attention,
pinch
please.
hit here as we'll see what he can do
For
with 2
Colorado,
out and the base is empty.
Number 26,
Just
David
able to get a piece of that
Dahl.
for strike 1. Jimenez playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is
Ladies and
over.
gentlemen,
3 up, 3
with
down
the
for
traditional
Colorado. Still
7th inning
tied
stretch.
3-3.
Your
James
attention,
Pazos
please.
gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen to
for
take
the
over
Rockies.
on the mound and start the
Number
home seventh.
47, James Pazos.
At the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this
Leading
one.
up for the
Here's the
Giants,
pitch.
the first
Ball
baseman,
one, well below
Evan
the zone. Pazos is among a dying
Longoria.
breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. At third, Arenado. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
So coming to the
Wilmer.
plate, Wilmer Flores. He
Flores.
singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Base hit into right center.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles.
The batter, number
You'll take
35.
3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah,
Brandon
today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a
Crawford.
homer, a walk, or a strikeout. It's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Brandon Crawford comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. There goes the runner. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you play to
Now
win the
batting,
game right
right
there. You want to
fielder,
put this defense on
Hunter.
its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to employ the hit and run. That's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
He's set. Here it comes. Hunter Pence comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one and hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
1 there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
the left
Well, they
fielder,
really
number
didn't have a
5.
shot at turning 2
Mike.
on the high chopper.
Yeah,
They only get
Presti.
1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on
Your
the
attention,
screws.
please.
Wade Davis
Now pitching
will come
for
on in
Colorado.
relief now as he'll make
Number
his 10th
71.
appearance of the season.
Wade Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following the Sean Anderson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready to begin the 8th, and up
Leading
steps
off for
Garrett
Colorado,
Hampson to
the
bat.
second baseman, number 1.
This
Ladies
thing's
and
far
gentlemen,
from over,
your
even though we're
attention,
moving
please.
into the back end of this
Pitching
game.
for
Only
Colorado,
down by 1. All
number
they need to do is
24,
get this leadoff guy, and
Ryan
they're an extra base hit
McMahon.
away from tying this thing up.
Popped him up. Posey over to his left. One away.
Up next for Colorado.
Well, look
the
there at the
center
numbers for
fielder,
our two starters
Ian
here today. With both
Desmond.
guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. As he swings and misses here, it's strike one. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. And that will become out
The
number
right fielder,
2.
number 19.
Striding in, Charlie Blackmon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is skied into short left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Your
Ryan
attention,
McMahon
please.
will stay in the ballgame
A
now as he
defensive
comes
change
on to
for
play
the
second
Rockies.
here.
Now playing
At
second
the
base.
plate, Pablo
Number
Sandoval
24,
is working on a 1
Ryan
for 3 thus far.
McMahon.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McMahon onto the grass. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
The center fielder, number 12.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth. And into bat next it'll be
Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. The ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackmon is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Your
Donovan
attention,
Solano
please.
will grab a bat and
Pinch
hit for
hitting
the
for the
pitcher
Giants.
here.
Number 7, Donovan Solano.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
Takes
ball
that
three.
one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Hit out towards second. McMahon gathers it in. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Ladies and
Reyes
gentlemen,
Maranta
your
comes on
attention,
from the
please.
pen, hoping to finish
Now
this one off
pitching for
here in
the
the top
Giants.
of the ninth.
Number 54, Reyes.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan
Leading off for
Arenado.
Colorado. The third
First pitch
baseman.
of the at-bat.
Nolan
Off we go in the ninth as the
Arenado.
first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Daniel
In now for Colorado, Daniel Murphy. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Josh Fuentes will come on now and pinch run here.
Base. Number 8, Josh Fuentes.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hence will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Trevor Story. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Danny Jimenez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Reyes Maranta earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.